होती है महाराज की. Or what else is there behind the scene? We are going to see all these things. There is a presentation for that, and we are going to go through the entire flow. That is only related to both. And after that, dear kids, there is a workshop for you related with Maharaj. And there are gifts related with it. Okay? So you all are going to participate. Okay? So let's
he just hold it.
Oh, sure.
But let's not make a big thing.
So Samarth Sadguru Shri Gajanan Maharaj Ki Jai. So let's recite 3 times. Jai Gajanan.
Shri Gajanan.
Jai Gajanan.
Shri Gajanan.
Jai Gajanan.
Shri Gajanan.
Jai Gajanan.
Shri Gajanan.
Samarth Sadguru Shri Gajanan Maharaj Ki Jai.
Well, I want to thank everyone for this opportunity for me to read poetry to you in English. The reason I'm doing that is I find that though most of us are from Maharashtra and so on and from Marathi, children have a hard time with it. And I have seen that with our own grandchildren and to some degree with our own children when they were young. But if we start doing Gita and so on, they used to struggle. So I started that I have read this thing in Marathi and Hindi also, but for the sake of children I think it should be in English because they all know it very well. So my goal is to be able to speak about this poetry and so on in English. So this is my first time. So we'll see how it goes. But I think what I'm trying to do is as time goes on to memorize this thing because then that way just can everybody hear me so I don't need this.
You have tried to memorize it.
Yeah, I've tried to memorize it.
Sure.
Yes. So this is chapter number 1 and I will start here. Sri Ganesha, you are famous for your generosity and valor. Our Gauriputra, all intellectuals and saints, first remember before starting any work. I wanted to let everybody is English poetry. This is by Mr. G. N. Nayak. So I know there are several.
त्यांच्याकडे दिला ना.
Yeah, I have one printout here. No, I have this book here. This is good.
Okay, so what about is that when the Marathi poetry was written in 1939, after that sometime there was a need to have the poetry in English. So Mr. G. N. Nayak translated that but in the story form. So you can read it very easily and understand whoever wants to read that. But in I think 2010, Sansthan discontinued that poetry and they have introduced a new poetry which is called Jai Gajanan, which is written by S.B. Pandit, father of Vikram Pandit. So nowadays that poetry is available for people, but this poetry G. N. Nayak is in the story format, so you can understand it clearly. Okay, so we are referring that poetry written by G. N. Nayak.
I think you should say that's your old poetry so the kids understand how old it is. It's falling apart.
Yes, yeah, I can see it's falling apart. It's old poetry.
Yeah.
You know, I first went to Shegao myself. My mother took me there in 1954, which is about to be 65 years old. I was 7 years old at that time. And my mother was a very devoted to Gajanan Maharaj, so I have been with that since that time. And so I'm glad to be here in this kind of group and so on. And thanks to Shiji and Seema.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay. So I will read this, and if you have questions, feel free to ask me and so on. But I think they have done a very good job of converting it into English. And I have read 3 English poetries, but I still like this the best. Okay, this is the best, yes. Okay, so I will start all over again. Sri Ganesha, you are famous for your generosity and valor. O Gauriputra, all intellectuals and saints, first remember you before starting any work. With your powerful blessings, all the obstructions are like cotton before fire. So I solemnly bow at your feet and invoke your blessings to bring out of my narratives the best and the sweetest poetic presentations. I'm ignorant, dull, and have no experience as a poet. But if you bless me, my work will be done. Now, my obeisance to Shri Adimaya Saraswati Sharada, who is born of Brahma and who is a great inspiration to poets. My obeisance to Jagadamba, whom I pray for upholding my self-respect. Her blessings are very generous and great, and with her ashish, even the lame can climb a mountain and a dumb become a good orator. In keeping with that reputation, kindly help Das Kanu to write this pothi of Shri Gajanan. Now I beseech Purana Purusha Panduranga Pandharpur to have an obliging glance at me. You are the sole supporter of this universe and occupy every animate and inanimate object. You are the creator of everything, omnipotent, and all actions are commanded by you. You are in this world, the life of this world, and you control everything. You are the Saguna, Nirguna, my father and my mother also. O Purushottama, you are so great that I am too small to comprehend you. Sri Rama blessed monkeys and they all got strength. Something happened to cowherd boys in Gokula. Saints have said that money is not required to gain your favor, but complete surrender at your feet is required. That is why I have come to your door. Please do not disappoint me. O Panduranga Pandharpur, kindly help me to write this great saint's biography by taking your seat in me. O Bhavanivara, Neelakantha, Gangadhara, Unkarupa, Trambakeshwara, bless me. Paras is Paras changes iron into gold. These days, your favor is Paras and I am iron. Kindly help me and do not disappoint me. Nothing is impossible for you and everything is in your hands. Kindly come quickly and help this child of yours to compose this book. Now my obeisance to my family deity who resides at Kolhapur and beseech her to bless me with everything auspicious. O Durga Mata Bhavani of Turzapur, I invoke your blessings by having your hand on my head. Then obeisance to Dattatreya and request him for inspiration to sing in praise of Gajanan. Now I bow to Saint of Saints, Sri Shandilya, Shri Vasishtha, Shri Gautama, Shri Parashar, Sri Shankaracharya, the sun in the sky of wisdom. My obeisance to all the saints and sages who should, by blessing me, get this largely done. O Gahani, Nivrutti, Sri Dhaneshwar, Sri Tukaram, Ramdas, and the dependable ships in the ocean of life, I bow to them. O Sai Baba, Shirdi, and Raman Shastri, kindly free me of all fears. By the kind grace of you only, I shall be able to write this book. So be kind to me. The only real affection that can teach to speak, and my relation with you is that of a child to a mother. Pen writes letters, but it is not its strength. Pen is only a means for writing letters. Das Ganu is a pen, and I beseech all the saints to hold it and write the biography and make the biography melodious. Now listeners, get ready and listen single-mindedly to the biography of this great saint. On the earth, saints are gods, oceans of renunciation, and giver of moksha. Saints are embodiments of what is good, sacred, and full of sanctity. Now calmly listen to this life story of such a saint. Saints never deceive anybody. They are full of wisdom and they are our path to the truth. God Himself is indebted to those who surrender to the saints. Now with open mind, please listen to this biography of Sri Gajanan. No country is so fortunate as Bharat, while having the birthplace of many saints, and therefore it is never short of any happiness. It is because it is since the time immemorial, our land has continued to be touched by many saints. Sri Narad, Sri Dhruva, Kathayu Kumar, Uddhava, Sudama, Subhadrava, Anjani Kumar, Dharmaraja, Jagadguru, Shankaracharya, all were born in this country. Madhava, Vallabha, Ramanujan were able defenders of religion, and they too were born here. The greatness of Narsipa Mehta, Tulsidas, Kabir, Kamal, Surdas, Gauranga Prabhu is quite beyond the power of description. Intense devotion of Princess Mirabai made Lord Vishnu swallow the poison for her. Shri Gorakhnath, Machindra, Jalandhar, and the supreme yogis are described in the sacred book of Navanath. Shri Namdev, Narharan, Janabai, Kano, Sakhubai, Choksa, Sautamari, Kumardas, Damaji Panta won over Shri Hari by bhakti only. God became Mahar for Damaji Panta. Mahipati has already written up 3 biographies of Mukundaraj, Janardhan, Bodhala, Dipak and Niranjan. I do not repeat them here. I suggest that you read the sacred book of Bhakti Vijay and of Bhakti Mala. After that, I have composed songs in praise of 3 saints equal to them is Sri Gajanan Maharaj. With my good fortunes, now I am going to get the opportunity to write the detailed biography of this great saint. In fact, he was the first to be seen by me in Akot, but his biography being written by me lasts for the following reason. First, we prepare for garland and then we make the centerpiece, the Merumani. And Merumani is attached last. So the story of Gajanan Maharaj is like that of a Merumani. Shegav is a small village in the Khanga Taluka, Berar, with a great market center. Though a small village, it gained importance due to this saint and it became world famous. In the Shegav lake, a lotus in the form of Sri Gajanan Maharaj has sprung up and its fragrance is spread all over the world. Sri Gajanan Maharaj is diamond of Shegav, and I, with my limited intelligence, wish to narrate his story. Please listen to it and do not forget that you can attain moksha by complete surrender to him. Sri Gajanan Maharaj's biography is like a cloud and you are the peacocks. You reign in the form of Sri Gajanan stories makes you dance gaily. The people of Shegav are really fortunate to get Sri Gajanan Maharaj, as good deeds can only be invoke blessings of saints who are superiors even to God. It was Kartik Ekadashi day when Ramchandra Patil met me in Pandharpur and requested me to write the biography of Sri Gajanan Maharaj. It was in fact my long cherished desire to sing in praise of Sri Gajanan, but I never had the opportunity to do it. Sri Maharaj seems to have understood my wish, and he made Ramchandra Patil a tool for the fulfillment of their desire. Nobody can know the degree, the designs of the great saints like Sri Gajanan Maharaj, who was a gem amongst the saints. Historically, nothing is known much about his caste, creed and place of origin. Like Brahma, whose origin nobody knows. Like a brilliant diamond, we should only appreciate its brilliance and not worry about which mine it came from. Sri Gajanan Maharaj appeared in Shegav in 7th Maghavadya of 1800 Chaka. Some say that he came from Sajjangarh the place of Ramdas Swami. Though there is no sufficient proof for it, it may have some sense to it. There is a widespread corruption and misery. It is possible that Sri Ramdas Swami, for the good of people, took rebirth as Gajanan Maharaj. Yogis can enter anybody. Many saints have done that so in the past. Gorakh was born in dustbin, Kanifa in elephant, and Changdev in Narayan Doha, all unlike normal human births. Same may be the case of Sri Gajanan Maharaj, the king of yogis. It has been seen from his further actions that Sri Maharaj had detailed knowledge of yogic exercises. Yoga has the unique importance and is incomparable with anything else. Sri Gajanan appeared in Shegav on 7th Padhyamag of liberation for sinners. It so happened there was a pious Brahmin, Devidas Paturkar in Shegav, and to celebrate the puberty function of his son, he had invited people for lunch. The leftover food to the plate was thrown outside the houses, and Sri Gajanan Maharaj was sitting near that food. He had worn out shirt on his body, a dry gourd for drinking water, a pipe for smoking, and nothing else. His body was like lustrous, like a rising sun, and the eyes considered the tip of the nose, and with the yogic strength. Sitting on the roadside, he was picking particles of the food. His action in picking food particles of the leaf lying on the road was to convey to the common man the importance of food. Shruti and Upanishad say the same thing. Bankatlal Agarwal and Damodar Panta were surprised to see his behavior. They thought that this man had been very hungry he would have begged for it, and Sri Patulkar would happily bring him, a pious man, happily bring him more food. Bankarlal said to his friend, let's watch his further actions. Vyasa had said in Bhagavad that real saints many times behave like madmen, and this can be a case like that. Thousands of people may have passed that way, but two persons who were attracted to observe this person. Only wise and experts can detect a diamond lying in the heap of pebbles. Bankarlal asked them why he was eating food on the road and volunteered to bring good food to him. In reply, Gajanan simply looked at him. They were delighted to see a broad chest, muscular shoulders, and eyes considering the tip of the nose, and a very gay face. They respectfully bowed to him and asked Damaji Panta, Devdas Panta immediately to bring a dish of food. Devdas brought him and put it before Shri Maharaj, and having no likes or dislikes, he mixed the sweets and the food together and satisfied his hunger. It was like emperor being presented with a small village. So was this food to Gajanan Maharaj, who has already satisfied himself with Brahmaras. Bankarlal was sorry that he had called him a madman. It was very hot noon time, and even the birds did not dare come out. Under such hot sun, Gajanan was sitting fearlessly and was full of joy as he was the Brahma himself. Sri Maharaj had taken food, but Damodar Panta observed that there was no water in his tumba. Bankarlal said, Maharaj, if you permit, I'll bring some water for you. Maharaj smiled and said, if you wish, go bring water. Brahma is everywhere and he won't differentiate between you and me, but you have to follow the world's ways, and we must have some water when we eat. Bankarlal was happy over this reply and rushed to bring water for Shri Maharaj. Meantime, Maharaj went to the tank that was nearby and drank this water that was stored for cattle and satisfied his thirst. Bankarlal came back, returned with a jar of cold water, and Shri Maharaj and requested Shri Maharaj not to drink from this dirty water from the tank. Shri Maharaj said, everything in the universe is either is pervaded by Brahma, whether it's good or bad, clean or dirty. Brahma occupies it. Brahma is in clean water as well as dirty water, and who drinks it also has Brahma in it. So it should not make any difference. You should try to understand the omnipotence of nature of God, and also note that the origin of the world. Instead of this, you are involved in yourself in the worldly attachments. Hearing this from Shri Maharaj, both Bankarlal and Damodar Panta bent down to prostrate before him. Maharaj, knowing that what they were going to do, ran away with the speed of wind. May this Gajanan Vijay Granth bring happiness to all. Shubham Bhavatu. This ends chapter number 1. Shri Gajanan Maharaj ki jai.
Ananta Koti Brahmanayaka Maharaja Viraj Yogi Raj Parabrahma Satchidananda Bhakta Pratipalaka Sheda Vivasi Samartha Sadguru Shri Gajanan